Hello again, and welcome to Paul's Racing Channel. And we move on to round 6 of our League 2 GR3 Championship. This is the Ultimate Racing League. We move to the east and over to Japan, to just outside of Suzuka City, to the famous Suzuka circuit, home of various events, world events like the F1 Grand Prix, as well as the Suzuka 8-hour motorcycle race as well. So home to some amazing races. So this is race 1, our 15-minute sprint. We've got just the 12 cars on the grid this evening, and it's got a few that's missing this round, but still be a cracker, I'm sure. So without further ado, let's take you through the grid. It is on pole position Phil Mack. We've got Bailey in second. We've got Flash third, Paul in fourth, Oz in fifth, Harry Poppins in sixth, Jerry seventh. Sam, who's joined us again for this round, in eighth, Team Silver in ninth, Seabroad in 10th, Kev in 11th, and Benzo in 12th. So before we actually do start, I'm just going to run through the championship points going into this one. And we've got M. Bailey still leading the way at the top on 192. Aaron, who doesn't actually be here, he's not actually here in this round, so he's going to be losing some points. He's still in second though on 177, so there's only about 20 points difference there. Third for Harry Poppins, who's really gained some momentum over the last few rounds, got himself up in the third spot on 132. Not far behind him is Phil in 127 in fourth, and then we've got Paul in fifth on 110 or 110 even, and we've got Jerry in sixth on 94, closely followed by Pickle on 93. We've got Oz in eighth on 81, Sam in ninth on 77th, and in 10th we've got Seamus in 60. But neither of the full GT teammates are here tonight, so we've got none of those out there. But we're still going to be in for a cracker, as I say. So let's get this race underway, and weather's going to be fine, I think, all the way through. Watch those lights. Here we go. And I think there's a bit of a full start from Oz, so that's going to drop him down. We're going to go through past him as they head down to turn 1. The two Ferraris are already 1 and 2, made their way through. Flash takes it up though, Paul up the inside of Phil. Bailey having a look as well. It's all close there. So Paul still hanging on to second behind his teammate in third. So the two Ferraris off to a good start. Phil there in fourth. Right at the back of Bailey's trying to get through. Oh, there was a little attempt. Bailey shut the door though as they come round through the S's. And now Phil up the inside. Did he get that done? Oh, he's hanging Bailey out there. Slight little touch. And you can't go 2x2 through this next little right hand kink. Who's going to get there? Bailey, kind of, yeah. Gives him a little nudge back. Just knocks him out onto the green stuff, Phil. So he's back to fourth. So a little bit of push and shove to start with. And there's Sam there in 5th spot, closely followed by Harry Poppins in 6th as they hit the hairpin for the first time. All through there nicely, I think. Yeah, all looks good. Oh, except for Benzo, who's had a disastrous start way back. So what happened to him? Shall we see? Whatever it is then. Just went almost straight on, didn't he? Just give it too much through there. So Flash and Paul pulling away in those two red Ferraris, red and black Ferraris. Ben Bailey up to third, our championship leader, and then Phil in fourth, Sam fifth, Harry Poppins sixth, Team Silver 7th, closely followed by Jerry in 8th. Seabroad in 9th, Kev 10th, Oz 11th, Benzo in 12th as they head up the back straight towards 130R for the first time. Flashes through and they're all heading up there now. This is almost flat through this corner and into the chicane for the first time. .6 mile figure of 8 circuit. Don't get many of them, do you? Figure of 8. Although there is another one at Motegi as well, who is in Japan as well, so they tend to like a figure of 8 circuit over in this country. Oh, Bailey, he was struggling at a turn all night. Apparently, turn 2, the car didn't like it around there at all, but at the moment, it's becoming another little group of 4 at the front, with Sam just hanging off the back of them in 5th. As they come through the S's up to the little right hand kink. So it's all settled down a little bit. There's Harry Poppins now attacking Jerry. Now can you get him up here at the hairpin perhaps? Oh, tried it on the outside. Jerry's going to cover. Did he get it done? Jerry with that tighter line. Sorry, that's Sam even. Sorry, getting my GTRs mixed up. Sam with the tighter line around the hairpin. Harry Poppins then, it's Jerry in 7th. He's under pressure from Team Silver in the Corvette. Of course, Team Silver's teammate Aaron's not here tonight, so he's got to do Team Corvette. He's on his own. Round spoon curve and up that back straight. It's closed up a bit here though, in 2nd and 3rd. Bailey all over the back of Paul now. Paul trying to keep Bailey behind him just to allow his teammate to pull away at the front. How long can Paul defend for though? We know this RX Vision Mazda is quick along the straight. So is he going to get him down here at turn 1? Remember, he doesn't. That Mazda doesn't like turns 1 and 2, but he does pull out. He's going to surely have a go, Paul. He's going to let him go there. He does. Now, does he make that turn? He does, yeah, all okay through there. So Bailey up to 2nd now. So now he's going to try and chase down Flash, our leader. Phil Mack just off the back in 4th, and then there's a gap back to Harry Poppins, who's got himself through past Sam, who's gone all the way back. So Sam's had a moment. When did Sam have that moment then? Should we have a look? Did we miss it? How far back was that? Oh, I think that was just the back end of it, wasn't it? Let's have a look. He was right up the back of Team Silver at this point. Did he run it wide at turn 1? Would he thought about going up the inside then? Yeah, you're going to get yourself. No, that's in 8th. He's already in 8th there, isn't he? So that's a long way before then. Maybe at the chicane or whatever it was. He's down in 8th spot now. So he's dropped a few positions there, Sam. See Broad and his teammate Kev, and they're both having the moments there, them BMWs, or both not liking it through the S's. Really not liking it through there. But remaining 9th and 10th, Oz down there in 11th, he's not having a good race, is he? So he's had a moment as well, somewhere. Oh, and see Broad must have ran it wide as he come down. Oh, that was almost, well, what happened there? The steering just seemed to go on him. He stays well out of the way, drops all the way down to 11th. So, yeah, whatever that was a bit of a disaster there for C Broad. Flash still leading it, but Bailey and Paul still, and Phil are still just about hanging on to his coattails. Now Paul now, can he get into the slip again of Bailey? Can he repeat what Bailey done to him previously? It's not too far back there to get him through 130R. And he won't go for that through the chicane there either. So what can he do? Down here it turns 1 and 2. There's Harry Poppins coming through, quietly making his way through into 5th spot, trying to get himself onto the back. So let's have a look at Bailey. Does he keep that in front? Yeah, he's well ahead of Paul at this point. But does he make a mistake, Bailey? Oh, well, there's a little bit of a moment, so that's going to close it all up again, and he runs wide, and there it is, there's the mistake. This is what he was complaining about, and Phil takes the opportunity, goes up the inside of Paul. Oh, there was a little nudge, I think, was there? Let's have a look at it again. We'll see Bailey go off anyway, won't we? So Bailey had it under control at this point. Then he had a little bit of a squiggle moment and got himself up on the grass. Phil took the opportunity because Paul had to check up a little bit. Up the inside he goes. Just nudges Paul out onto the grass. Slowed his momentum down. So Phil to second, Paul to third. And then Bailey fourth. So battling hard up here in the top four positions. Meanwhile, while these are all fighting, Flash is comfortable up top. Henry Poppins in fifth, becoming a bit on his own there, a bit isolated. Oh, and Bailey goes off again. He just see him run a bit wide, so that's going to lose him a bit of time. That's going to allow his teammate up close to him as they come through. Look at that shot through the hairpin. There's Jerry still holding off Team Silver and his teammate Sam in 8th spot. So about halfway through this race, one already. But look at this battle. Jerry holding off Team Silver all over the back of Jerry here. But it's a bit of a sandwich at the moment between them GTRs. Team Silver. Now what's going to happen up here along this back straight? Sam's in a good position. Team Silver stays on the inside. Sam, is he going to go around the outside through 130R? Well, let's have a look, shall we? That's brave if you do. Oh, Team Silver runs here. Yeah, and he's going to run it out wide. He's going to have to slot in behind Sam. He does. So back to 8th. Just ran it too wide. Oz 9th, Kev 10th. And actually, there's a little battle there. Kev there and Oz coming through the chicane. So Oz got past Kev back to 10th. So it's all going off everywhere we look at the moment. All still the same up top. Harry Poppins closing in. Jerry not far off the back of Harry Poppins either there, and Sam through as we know. Team Silver 8th. We've got Oz and Kev. Seaboard has joined them as well, and Benzo is a long way back. He's struggling out here in race 1, isn't he? This could be a very, very long night for Benzo. Just can't get it together. Hasn't got his teammate here either, so just the one Genesis here tonight. But yeah, not having the greatest race is he at the moment. Our leaders, I think, are all still up there, but it's very close. Bailey again trying to attack Paul. Phil, meanwhile, is he catching Flash? Maybe. He appears to be a little bit, doesn't he? So Bailey, this is like what we watched earlier. Will. Oh, and he's out there wide, and oh, and almost. So again, I think he's struggling a little bit, and it's unusual to see Bailey struggling. Around here, that car's a bit of a handful, it would appear. Jerry's pulled away from his teammate now. And Sam's got past Team Silver as well into 7th. So why is Oz back there? Is he back to 11th? Wasn't he ahead of the no. Thought he was ahead of the 2 BMWs, but no, he's been in 11th, hasn't he, for a while. Minutes gone, coming into those final few minutes now of this race. Won't be no problem with tyres and fuel, of course. Oh, and a moment from Flash. But it looks like Phil was certainly catching him. So can Phil get victory? Can he snatch it from Flash? He's led it all this way, hasn't he, Flash? 11.5 minutes in, and basically he's led it from pole position all the way through. But Phil is certainly closing in. And Bailey's taken Paul. That must have just happened. Oh, and Paul, I think, had a moment. Let's have a look. I think Bailey was up behind him, got to the hairpin, and Paul must have just, yeah, he just ran it wide up onto the grass. That's just slowed him down, so he tried to keep him behind him, but Bailey ran the outside. So Paul just ran it onto that grass, slowed him down. Drops down to 4th spot. So a few little errors coming into play now. So Flash, can he remain calm and get victory? Here is Suzuka in race 1. Good through there is Phil. McLaren's good through the corners there. So can Phil maybe have a go down at turn 1? We know he doesn't hang about to have a go, and he did have a go, and there's the moment. Oh, Flash has had, yeah. So Flash just got it a little bit out of shape, and Phil said, I'll have it. So he goes through. So Flash then, after 12 and a bit minutes, concedes that lead. Back to 2nd spot he goes. Can he get that back off of Phil? And Bailey's had another moment. He's back to 5th. He's struggling, isn't he, Bailey? There it is. And is that turn 1? It is. So Bailey looking 3rd spot. At this point, some way ahead of Paul. And then it just turns on him. And then he's on the grass. Paul goes past. I think he even loses. Yeah, he loses his place to his teammate as well. So gets back on in 5th spot. So Bailey, yeah, he is struggling, proper struggling. But these two are still battling it up top though. So it's Phil Max taking through this order in 1st at the moment. Flash in 2nd. Paul in 3rd. Henry Poppins in 4th. And that big gap back to his teammate Bailey as a yellow flag. What's that? That's Phil. Now Phil, our leader's at the moment. And there it is. Oh, all on his own as well. Got himself up on the grass, spun it round, and he concedes the lead. So goes all the way back to 4th. Does he? He's going to lose 4th as well. No, I think he might just about hang on to 4th spot. So disaster there for Phil. Well, Bailey round him off. So just a bit too hard in there. He was pushing Phil, but too much. Give it too much, and loses a spot. Bailey's going to get him up here as well on the inside, surely. Around Spoon curve. He does. Does he run it wide, Bailey? Well, he does the switch back, Phil. Does he manage to keep it there? I think Bailey might just about have it. Yep. So, 5th place for Phil. Be kicking himself there. He was in a prime position to get victory. Oh, surely you don't go through there, Phil. And there's you can't go through 130R and take someone up the inside there. I mean, he's up there close, but he's not really in a position at that point to go for it. But he tried to, and he gets himself on the grass, and really better off just waiting behind Bailey at that point. He's never going to make that as he runs it wide onto the chicane as well. So all he's doing is losing his own time, and Jerry's going to probably round him off here as well. Yeah, he's going to go down to 6th, Phil, if he's not careful. There you go, Jerry's down the inside. So, really just being a bit too, maybe just a little bit too hard, Phil, to try and get these places as he makes another mistake. So just pushing too hard, that's all it is now. So into the last few seconds of this race, and Flash gets that lead back, and he could well get victory. Teammate could be a Ferrari 1-2 here in race 1. Although Mary Poppins is going to have a say in it, but about halfway through the lap now, I don't think he's got enough to get anything off the front two, if I'm honest, from that far back. Bailey will take a 4th if he stays where he is now, that's for sure, especially after the race he's had another moment as well. So Jerry's seen it, he's spotted that little mistake, he's eyeing up that 4th. To head up round back straight for the last time as we go with our leader now. We watch him come in. Flash. Just a couple more corners to go through the chicane. And it looks like he's wrapped up victory here in race 1. So from pole to checker flag, Flash gets it. Well done. Victory for Flash. Paul, his teammate, Ferrari 1-2 in 2nd. Harry Poppins with a good 3rd in the end. His teammate 4th, Bailey. Harry does get 5th, Phil 6th, Sam 7th. And then we've got Team Silver coming up round the chicane now. Actually, he's through the chicane, just coming around the final corner, isn't he? Team Silver in 8th. C Broad is going to be closely followed by his teammate, the 2 BMWs coming in. 9th for C Broad, and Kev just holding off Oz in 10th and 11th. And Benzo, we didn't get another lap in 12th, where he'd been for most of the race. So that is your race 1. Hope you enjoyed that. Race 2 coming up, of course, our 30-minute endurance. So stay with me, and yeah, hope to see you then. Cheers.